Well, it's Macron Cup progression, but it was a hell of a fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Obviously got the win in the end. Made hard work of it at times, especially going out straight after half time and conceding as quickly as we did. So that was very disappointing to see. But the lads got back on it, got control in certain periods of the second half, and then we went and got the fourth.
If anybody wanted to question how seriously we were taking this competition, they just had to look at our starting 11 tonight, didn't they?
Yeah. We thought, well, we've blooded a few youngsters in the previous games, so we thought we'd give as many first team players a run out because we've not played for a few weeks. So, why not take it seriously? It's another cup competition, another chance for winning the trophy, and it's good habits to have. Keep winning games of football, and winning silverware. It is good.
The standards which you demand, they certainly haven't slipped, have they?
No, I thought, to be fair, we did get a bit sloppy during the certain periods of the first half. I thought we could have done a lot better. Ball retention, the movement wasn't timed to how we'd like it. Whether that's because we haven't trained since the last game, really. We haven't had any training sessions, so whether that was because of that, I don't know. But, and also we set standards so high in terms of how we play in possession and out of possession, and, the different patterns we work on, and our build-up play, building up through the thirds. So from that perspective, it's a little bit disappointing to see, and I spoke about that at half-time. It needed to be better, and just keeping it simple, really. The basics of football, keep the ball moving, don't get bored of moving it quickly and being simple.
3 quick goals in that first half, including a screamer from Aaron Dwyer. Should the game have been over as a contest at that point?
Yeah, definitely. I think, we've said it on numerous occasions during the season, the league campaign, in terms of when we've gone a couple of goals up, it's really then to, put pressure on your opponents and just keep doing the basics well, keep moving them about, and space will open up, working opposites, and you will score a few more goals. We just tend to either think the game's won and it's done and dusted, and we will score another couple, but teams are going to keep going. They're not going to give up that easily, so we just got to then keep putting them under pressure, keep putting balls in the box, making them having to defend, and before you know it, you'll have 3 or 4 and it will be game over.
To the credit, Brockton came out for the second half really giving it a go, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly. They pressed us, and like I said to the lads, you've got to problem solve on the pitch. You've got to recognise that they're pressing well and going man for man, so you maybe miss the press out, go a bit longer into Tom, work off Tom, and then it'll force them into thinking, well, we don't know what they're going to do, so they might sit off you again, and then you can play short and work our patterns and work up through the third. So from my perspective, the players have got to recognise that to a certain degree.
You've mentioned Tom Clare. Would you say that your nerves were eased somewhat after his strike?
Yeah, we're always going to create chances. We always are with our attacking players. As long as they bring their A game, and be the best versions of them going forward, we'll always create chances. It's just about taking them. But delighted he got his goal, and he could have had a couple more. He had a header, I think, and was it a header? Might have been a header, one that flashed across. He's put over. Maybe shouldn't hit the target, and there was one that he header straight at the goalkeeper. Yeah, so either side of him it goes in. So from that perspective, delighted he's on the score sheet, but probably should have had a couple more.
I had a quick word with James Berry as he came up the tunnel. 2 good goals.
Yeah.
But he was distraught that he missed his penalty. It's not often we miss a penalty, is it?
No, it hasn't been, to be fair. We've been pretty good from that perspective. So, disappointing for him. But he's got his 2 goals, and I was delighted with his header getting in at the back post. We always say when the ball's being crossed from one side, opposite wide man in at the back post, either getting a tap in or a headed goal like that. So fantastic to see his positioning there.
Bearing in mind where we are in the season, in other words, the league campaign's finished and it's all about the Macron Cup now. How satisfied were you with tonight's performance?
Mixed, really, because I think we can be a lot better in certain aspects, like I've just said. Keeping the ball retention, don't give the ball away, don't be sloppy. Me as a player, I never wanted to give the ball away, especially in my own half. Just keep it moving as you build up through the thirds and get in the final third. Then you're free to go and do your magic, do your attacking the defenders, looking for 1-2s around the box, being clever. I don't mind if you give the ball away there, but it's in the build-up phase when we start forcing it and we just don't keep it. So I've just told them to really think about the game. Don't be the one that gives it away.
Brilliant. Thanks, Danny.
That's all right.